Hey guys, today I'm doing a little review for you on one of my newer e.l.f. products that I've gotten here lately. It's the e.l.f. Blush Palette. This is from the Studio line and it contains 4 different blushes. The blushes pop right out. I won't say that they are extremely easy to pop out. You gotta be kind of careful. But they do come out of the little palette, which leads me to believe, and I've seen some speculation about this on the e.l.f. website in the little reviews section. I think people are wondering, you know, is e.l.f. gonna just come out with tons of shades of these so you can mix and match them a little bit more? I don't know, that would be great. It makes sense that they would because of this format, but this is the light version of the palette. There's a dark version as well. I mentioned in my e.l.f. haul on my other channel that I ordered the dark version, but it arrived completely shattered. So I probably will go ahead and order that again, and maybe once I do, I'll either review that here or on my blog, maybe show some swatches. But for now, I'm just going to talk about the light version. And the different shades that you've got in here are this goldeny, bronzy type color, not a real deep bronze, but definitely a really warm kind of sun-kissed type blush. 2 tones of pink. One is very light, one is more of like a deep rose type color. Those 3 shades that I just mentioned, overall pretty matte colors, but then you've got this coral down here that has a little bit of golden shimmer. You can see that it's not like a metallic blush. You know how some blushes seem to be maybe sprinkled with a little sparkle, but the overall finish, like if you were to swatch it, doesn't come off super pearly or metallic. That's the way this one is. Once I kind of diffuse it out on my cheeks with a brush, I really can't see much sparkle in there anyway. So if you're one who really likes the matte finish blushes, this would be a great option. And I say that because the pigmentation of these blushes is so strong. I have had good luck with several of the e.l.f. Studio blushes, and I feel like these kind of match that quality, or maybe go beyond it actually a little bit. It only takes a little bit of each of these to get color to show up on my cheeks, and I think they each offer something different. Even this golden shade, which was the one I kind of raised an eyebrow at first because I was like, you know, it's not really like a nice deep cool contouring bronzer, but is it going to make me look orangey? I won't use that shade to contour with, but I will apply it just really lightly, you know, some areas where the sun might naturally hit, and I think it's really pretty. Big fan of this light pink. This is the main shade that's happening with my look today. I love how fresh that blush comes across. For being a matte blush, just by nature of that color, that soft pink color that does not come off at all like white or chalky, it really just gives your face a glow without any shimmer. I think it's really special. This deeper rose is really nice too. I actually applied this just a little bit lower on my cheek, not in an effort to like contour the hollows of my cheeks or anything like that, but just to add, you know, a little dimension there, and I think that's really pretty too. You can always mix and combine, you know, just dab your brush back and forth into the different shades to create something a little bit different. So that's the fun thing about having a blush palette. And then this coral is really nice as well. If you find yourself gravitating in the summertime toward more peachy shades on your lips, the oranges, the coral tones, the pinks that have a little bit more of a warmth to them, this is a great complement to that. So these are easy to blend out, they're pigmented. You're getting 4 for $6, and I mean, at the rate I'm using these, the tiny amount that I need to get on my brush to get an effective look on my cheeks, I think I'm gonna have this for a good long while. I mentioned earlier these are kind of hard to pop out, but in a way I would rather these be a little bit trickier to pop out than them just falling out of the palette. You know, you don't want to think that when this comes up against other products in your makeup bag that these are gonna get shoved out of their slots and get messy and broken. So I think there's a good amount of resistance with these. You know, not too long ago I did a review on a couple of other new e.l.f. products, those mineral blushes. These feel very similar to the e.l.f. mineral blush texture. It's very smooth. It almost feels a little bit creamy as you swirl your finger in there. You know, it doesn't take much to pick up color. $6 for this is, I think, an extremely fair price to try 4 different generously sized blushes and get that great palette with the mirror. Thanks for taking time to watch, and I'll see you again later. Bye.